What if I were to tell you your next month of content ideas is already sitting in front of you? Not a trend report, not a content calendar you've got to open, and definitely not another "what should I post" Google search. They're in the questions people already ask you. If social media feels a little exhausting right now, it's not because you're bad at it. It's because you're trying to create content in a vacuum. Today, I'm showing you how to build a simple feedback loop that turns real business questions into content that actually works. It's showtime. Let's get started. Creating consistent, engaging social media content shouldn't feel like rocket science. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs go from "I don't know what to post" to "I've got this," using simple, easy to implement steps that make a big difference. I'm Maggie Carey, and welcome to the Painless Posting Podcast. This episode is specifically designed for business owners and entrepreneurs who are overwhelmed with their social media and coming up with ideas for it. If you've ever thought, "I am exhausted trying to keep up with content," or "I don't want to say the wrong thing," or "I feel behind compared to everyone else," that's not a posting problem. That's decision fatigue. And the fastest way out of it is to stop guessing and start listening. Feedback exists in every business. This isn't just a social media thing. Every business already has feedback. Most people just don't recognize it as content. Think about a consultant who keeps hearing things like, "Is this the right time to start?" Or a service provider asks, "How long does this usually take?" Or a coach hearing, "Will this work for someone like me?" Or a local business who gets asked, "Do I really need this or is it optional?" These aren't interruptions, they're insight. If someone asks it once, answer it personally. If people ask it repeatedly, answer it publicly. That's how content gets easier and more effective at the same time. I'm going to share with you a whole bunch of tips on how to find and use these ideas in your content. So the feedback loop is not marketing jargon. So here's the shortcut, and it doesn't involve analytics dashboards or complicated systems. Just start noticing patterns in your emails, in DMs, in sales calls, in consults, workshop questions, or even casual conversations, and ask yourself, what do people need reassurance about before they say yes? That one question can fuel weeks of content. One of the things that I suggest my clients do is to keep a file of all the frequently asked questions that they receive. If you have the ability to record your sessions, if they're on Zoom, or if you can record them while you're in person meeting with someone, take advantage of that opportunity. Of course, ask if you can record and then go back and review. Did they ask any questions that I could turn into a social media post? Go back and review it. What you can do is create a Word document, create an Excel spreadsheet, create a list with pen and paper. It doesn't matter, but record those questions. Those questions, those frequently asked questions, are social media content gold. Now, if you're telling me, "I don't get that many comments, my audience is quiet," or maybe you're just starting out, that doesn't mean you don't have feedback. It means you haven't borrowed it yet. Here's the quick, easy way to do that. It's a website called Answer the Public. It's what I call a search listening tool. Instead of guessing what your audience wants, it shows you real questions people are typing in search engines and social media platforms. Here are a few steps to help you use Answer the Public to get the results you want. Step 1. Type in 1 or 2 broad words your customers would search, not a full sentence. Keep it simple. Scroll past the visuals and look for the questions that start with "how," "should," "do I," or "is it worth?" Those are hesitation questions, and hesitation makes great content. Step 3. Pick 3 questions only. Each question becomes one post. That's your content. All you have to do now is answer those questions. And because you're an expert in your field, you'll know the answers. It's that simple. Now, if you want to use AI to speed things up, I have a few tips for you. Once you have those real questions, this is where AI can lend a hand. You're not asking AI to invent ideas. You're asking it to help you say what you already know. You can use tools like ChatGPT or Gemini and give them something like this. I'm a business owner in, insert your industry, who helps, insert who you help. My audience often asks questions like this. Now paste those 3 questions you just got from Answer the Public. The last phrase, turn each question into a clear, helpful social media caption that sounds human and reassuring, not salesy. And that's it. AI isn't replacing your experience, it's organizing it. Once you enter that prompt, it will come back with social media captions for you to take and modify and make your own. It just makes things so much simpler now. We are also seeing there's so much social media content out there because people are using AI, but when they're not using it properly, it ends up just being AI slop. At the end of this episode, I'm going to give you a secret tool that you can use to help you create content easier without having to remember that prompt all the time. When you're looking at using an AI tool and it gives you social media content, make sure that you're taking the time to look at it, revise it, and then post it. So why does this whole process, this feedback loop that we're talking about, work for business owners to improve their social media? Well, when you answer real questions, you are attracting the right people. You are repelling the wrong ones. You reduce repeat explanations, and you build trust before the first call. People don't want perfect posts. They want clarity. They want reassurance. They want to feel understood. They want to understand what you do. The other thing is things like these frequently asked questions can also be used for things like automated bots that people are putting into their DMs so people can ask questions and they can get answers. They're also used on websites. This is not just a social media tip, my friends. These valuable questions that you are researching and finding the answer to will help you so many ways in your business. This type of exercise actually helped me develop a product called Painless Posting, where I'm helping business owners do their own content by teaching my methods, because people were asking me, how can I post easily? How can I be on multiple platforms easily? How can I have a repository of all my content to make things easier? How can I repost really good content? How can I analyze what's going on? These were questions. And I'm like, well, I have a tool. I do it for my clients, but they wanted to do it themselves. Poof. Now I have a new product and a new service to offer my clients. Here's your action steps. For the next 7 days, stop asking, what should I post? Instead, ask, what did someone ask me today? Start there. And if writing captions is still the part that slows you down, that's exactly why I created the H.E.L.P. Caption Creator. It's designed to take real questions like the ones I talked about today and turn them into clear, confident captions without staring at a blinking cursor. You can check out helpcaptioncreator.com. That wraps up this episode of the Feedback Loop today. Now, if you're enjoying the Painless Posting Podcast, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. It helps other business owners discover these shortcuts too. Until next time, keep your posting painless and your engagement powerful.